postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Houston Astros. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Starters will get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Adiro, how do they fight off elimination here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Leading off tonight for Houston, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Lingo is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Now in the box, Jairo Munoz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's inside. 2-0.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in, get those guys to respect it, and open up that outer half of the plate.
Plays at 1 now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
All you, take it, take it. Ball, ball, ball.
Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. In now, Rick Torrin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm, but he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications it looks like he's going to try to continue. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Here we go, guys.
Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
One down now, one down.
Another 2-2 offering. And the Astros have their first hit of the contest.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Buxton, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
I got the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gallo going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Darren Lyon.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, Darren.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
The pitcher, number 37.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Strike 2 up in the zone.
0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again. Jairo Munoz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Rolled slowly to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Up next for the Buccos, Robert De Los Santos. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking. Striding in for Houston, Rick Torrin. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-0.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Torrin stands with no outs. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And it'll be Chris Mills to the plate next. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A little bit outside. 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. The next 3-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Judge ranging back. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a fair ball heading out toward the 320 sign in right. And the run will score as the Astros are off to the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high run on 1 hit. Settling in now, Noah Syndergaard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. 2 balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball. These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
0-1. Here it comes. This one's flared out toward left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And he is in there. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping up now, Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
At the plate, Rick Torrin. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. There's one on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. So digging in now, Byron Buxton.
The center fielder.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Buxton's able to lay off there, and he's aboard. It's ball 4. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Drilled down the line. Altuve, the runner at third. Torren on second. Buxton on at first with 2 down. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Up. Popped him up. Padilla in foul ground. And no one will track it down. A 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Robert De Los Santos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Striding in, Darren Lyon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. This is line to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit.
Now pitching for the Pirates. Number 59.
Three.